So, funny story. Welcome to my kitchen. I have this GoPro with this little head contraption, so that way you could basically see what I'm seeing as I do it. So I had this idea. I have this spaghetti squash. Started out like this, just imagine it whole and uncooked. And I was going to take you through, because I know some people have never tried it. It's really neat stuff. Spaghetti, it's a vegetable, it's a squash, it's like pumpkin when you open it up. Showing people how you take off a piece to make it flat, and again, make sure that you're careful cutting down below your hands and not including your fingers, all that kind of stuff. How to set up the Instant Pot pressure cooker, 7 minutes. Takes about 7 minutes to heat up, and then 7 minutes to cook, so it's about 15 minutes. Some of you who don't like al dente, crunchy, may want to go a little bit longer. Or you could just go about 15 minutes with poking holes with a fork in it instead of cutting it in half and put it in there. That way you do it whole. Some people like to do that, but then you have to deal with the seeds inside when it's cooked. So I like doing it this way better. But in any case, of course, with the GoPro, I have this app on my iPad so I can start and stop it. Well, it seems that starting and stopping it, taking individual pictures, photos, is the same button as video. You hold it longer. I don't know. The first half, where I do all the setup, it's just 2 JPEGs, 2 photos, showing nothing. Live and learn, right? So I'm doing this with my iPhone, so that way I can put this up front to explain why we're already into it. In any case, here it is cooked. So that's that. On with the show. And it's starting to steam. For those of you that have never worked with an Instant Pot, it's a pressure cooker, so it has to fill up with steam, then it cooks, turns off automatically according to your timer. It has high and low settings, all sorts of different things. I also have the manual ones, but for something like this, I like that it turns itself off automatically, so I don't have to watch it. And then there's some frozen broccoli. Yeah, I'll give it some green. Have the chicken. Actually, let's use the big bowl for everything. Ooh, got plenty of water in there. So we got some broccoli. Still have plenty of food. Yes. Ever since this COVID shut-in, I've had butter on the counter. Butter just makes everything taste better. Do a little salt. Black pepper. And I should chop up fresh garlic, but we'll just go for the powdered since I have a big jar of it. Parsley, I have a lot of parsley. So, won't look too wonderful with the broccoli, but with the spaghetti squash, I think it'll work nice. And I think we'll do some chili, touch of cumin. Be careful with this stuff, it's very flavorful. And a little sesame oil. That stuff's very potent, so you don't want to do it too heavy. And Oh, good. I got the venting top. And this. There we go. Okay. We have this lovely chicken from yesterday. 4 minutes to go. So get the vegetables out, which have all the seasonings. Put the chicken in, get that going. All right. That smells good. The only thing about frozen vegetables is they tend to overcook more than I like them, but they're convenient and they don't really go bad. They last for a long, long time. Cool. Chicken. And we got crispy there yesterday. Caliente. Finger licking good. And there it goes. Just blowing off steam. Okay, and there it is. Yummy. So we're going to the vegetable side. Let's see what we got here. Okay, that's better. Put the chicken in. This is kind of fun if you've never had it before. I mean, it literally is like spaghetti, as you can see. It's very hot. So what I think we'll do is go like this. And you could put tomato sauce on it. You could go with butter, salt, pepper, cheese, anything you would with pasta, except it's a vegetable. Pretty neat stuff. And it looks like I have some for another meal, because I'm not going to eat all this right now. And you can make it as, put a little bit more butter in, as al dente as you want. It's just a little al dente, but I like it a little crunchy. So this will offset that broccoli, which is probably a little bit mushy. And there we have it. So instead of rice or starchy pasta, we have spaghetti squash. So this is spaghetti squash and a green vegetable, broccoli, and leftover barbecued chicken. So that's really good. So, bye for now. Hope you like the new GoPro format. See you next time.